Strong-willed child? How to lead without breaking their spirit. If you're parenting a strong-willed child, chances are you've found yourself in the middle of endless power struggles, those head-to-head battles where your child's determination seems to go toe-to-toe with your patience. Maybe you've wondered, am I doing something wrong? Shouldn't I be nipping this attitude in the bud, or I'll raise a child who won't listen to anyone? But what if I told you that your child's intensity isn't a flaw to fix, but a strength to guide, and that your job isn't to break their spirit, but to help shape their incredible energy into confidence, empathy, and real-world leadership? By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why your strong-willed child pushes back, but you'll leave with practical ways to honor their unique wiring, set healthy boundaries, and parent with true respect without losing your mind or their trust. If any part of this hits home, if you recognize this stubborn sparkle in your child, and you're ready for a new way forward, take a second to like this video, subscribe to Calm Roots Parenting, and share in the comments how old your strong-willed little one is. It helps us grow a real community of parents who are walking this journey together. Let's start with what most people get wrong about strong-willed kids. The term strong-willed is often used as a polite way to say stubborn or difficult. You hear grown-ups sigh and say, "She's so headstrong, always has to have the last word." But here's the truth. Behind every so-called difficult child is a set of gifts that, if guided wisely, can become their superpowers as adults. Strong-willed kids are wired for persistence, have a deep need for autonomy, and a fierce sense of justice. They don't accept authority just because it's handed down. They want to know why. They want to have a say, and they crave respect as real people. This isn't simply rebellion, and it isn't bad behavior for the sake of being difficult. It's developmental, it's natural, and it's evidence of a brain that's actively building pathways for independence, problem-solving, and self-advocacy. Of course, knowing this doesn't make it any less exhausting in the moment. When your child is digging in their heels about which shoes to wear, demanding a different bedtime, or refusing to brush their teeth, your stress rises. You imagine what friends, family, or teachers might think. You might hear that old voice in your head. You're letting them rule the house. You have to be the boss. Here's where the science comes in, and why wise parents like you are flipping the old script. For young children, especially between 2 and 7, their prefrontal cortex, the brain's control center for reasoning, impulse control, and flexible thinking, is still under construction. When they say no for the 50th time, they are truly experiencing a clash between their emotions and limited self-regulation skills. Your child isn't trying to make your life miserable. They're experimenting, learning, and yes, often feeling big feelings they can't contain alone. This is why emotional safety comes before compliance. Children learn how to manage stress and handle big emotions by first feeling safe, seen, and respected, even in conflict. When a parent's response is to overpower or shame, the child's brain goes into defense mode, fight, flight, or freeze. But when you provide co-regulation, helping your child find calm by staying connected and grounded yourself, you literally help their nervous system organize and their emotional intelligence develop. You're laying down brain wiring for resilience, not just obedience. So what does this look like in real life? When toys are flying, doors are slamming, or you're negotiating yet another non-negotiable? First, you get clear on what truly matters. For strong-willed kids, black and white power moves only fuel more resistance. Instead, think like a leader, not a boss. Set a small handful of true non-negotiables: your child's safety, your family's core routines, basic respect. These are steady and predictable, but around those, create space for choice. It could be as simple as, "We have to leave for school in 5 minutes. Would you like to put on your shoes yourself? Or do you want some help?" You hold the boundary. Going to school isn't optional, but you offer autonomy in how it happens. Let's talk about scripts, because what we say in those tense moments matters more than we realize. Try shifting from demands to collaboration. Instead of, "Do it now or else," try, "I see you really want to keep playing. It's hard to stop something fun. How about we figure out a way to say goodbye to your toys? And then, get ready for bed together?" This isn't giving in, it's acknowledging feelings, making room for agency, and inviting cooperation. Strong-willed kids, especially, need to feel like their voice counts. When they feel respected, they're much more likely to join you, even when they aren't getting their way. If you're listening right now and your inner critic is flaring up, maybe you were parented with harsh consequences or raised to believe respect only flows upward. Pause and breathe for a moment. You are not spoiling your child by respecting their individuality. You are breaking cycles and becoming the parent you needed at their age, one who could see your whole self, not just your behavior. If that realization is sinking in, would you share in the comments and say, "That's us"? Let's raise a hand together for all the families learning a new way. Let's go deeper into the difference between non-negotiables and choices. A non-negotiable might be, we wear seatbelts in the car to be safe, or we treat each other with kindness in our home. These boundaries should be clear, consistent, and rooted in love, not fear. Around these, offer the widest possible range of safe choices. Let your child pick their clothes. Let them choose the order of their morning routine. When conflicts pop up, frame boundaries with empathy. You don't have to like this rule. I know it's hard. When your child pushes back, you can calmly remind them, "You're allowed to feel upset. I'm here, and the rule still stands." Over time, you'll notice pushback loses its steam when your child isn't fighting to be seen or heard because they already are. Here's a powerful reframe. Connection and respect do not mean permissiveness. They mean you become the steady lighthouse in your child's storm. You don't react to every big feeling with bigger authority. You respond with unwavering calm, self-regulation, and gentle but immovable limits. You teach your child that their feelings are real and allowed, but that behaviors have boundaries. This is how strong-willed kids learn self-control, not from shame or fear, but from your modeling presence and self-respect. Imagine your strong-willed child 10 or 20 years from now. The same persistence that wears you out during toothbrushing battles, that's the grit they'll need to go after dreams, to stand up for what's right. The way they challenge you to explain rules, that's a future adult who thinks critically, who questions injustice, who cares about truth, not just pleasing people. By parenting through connection and wise boundaries now, you are literally building the brain architecture that supports leadership, empathy, courage, and kindness. You're giving your child the exact tools they need to navigate the world with both strength and heart. Let's recap 3 core strategies you can start using today. First, regulate yourself before you respond. Breathe, pause, and get clear on your own feelings so you don't spiral into power struggles. Second, create a family rhythm that separates true non-negotiables from flexible places your child can have a say. Name these openly, so everyone knows what's up for negotiation and what isn't. Third, practice language that respects autonomy. Would you like to do this now or in 5 minutes? How can we work together on this? Or even, I can see you have big ideas. Let's find a win-win. These words aren't magic, but they shift the emotional energy from combat to collaboration. If you're thinking, this all sounds good, but my child just never lets up, what if nothing works? Know that consistency, patience, and lots of repair are part of this journey. No one gets it perfect, not you, not your child. Every meltdown or power struggle is another chance to say with your words and actions, your feelings are okay. Our family is safe for big emotions. I won't shame you into silence, but I also won't let the hardest moments define who you are. If you've ever felt alone in this, I hope you'll share your truth in the comments, or send this video to a friend who's raising a strong-willed child too. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Together, we're building a community where all kinds of kids and all kinds of parents belong. Remember, you can lead with strength and compassion without crushing your child's spark. The world doesn't need more obedient rule followers. It needs people with courage and conscience who can think for themselves, cooperate with others, and know who they are. That is what you're building, one moment at a time. So here's my challenge to you. The next time you sense a power struggle brewing, pause. Take one calming breath, then choose just one respectful script from today and try it out. Notice the difference in your connection and your child's response. Like this video if it gave you hope. Subscribe to Calm Roots Parenting for more. And leave a comment below if you're raising a strong-willed child. Just say that's us if you've ever had these battles. And, if you're ready for more, check out our next video on calming morning routines that empower even the most spirited kids. You're not alone on this path, and you have everything you need right now to lead your family with love and wisdom.